What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode of Mom and Papa Joe. Today we're going to show you how we made this awesome Cuban style, Puerto Rican style pernil, or a Cuban roast pork. Crispy, oh delicious, can't wait. Let's get started. So this is that leg quarter that was left over from that little 36-pound hog. I still got a little bit of the belly on there, some of the backbone. I have loosened the skin. I'm not going to remove any fat. I'm hoping all that helps to crisp up. The first thing we are going to do with this Cuban style cook, this is a take on pernil, the Puerto Rican roast pork. We're going to be injecting with this mojo criollo. Very savory, man. It's got notes of oranges, lemons, lime, garlic, well seasoned. It's got some particles in it, so I'm hoping that my hypo will be able to pass these particles through. No, I don't think so. As you can see, it's getting stuck. It won't even go through the, it won't even pass through because of the particles. All right, so what I ended up having to do is to strain out some of these good particles. I'm not going to let them go to waste. I'm going to mix them in with my rub. All right, so let's try this again. Oh, that's better. And you want to poke as few holes as possible. So that is why I really love this long 6-7 inch needle. I can poke all the way across. I'm applying light pressure to my plunger, and I'm not putting large amounts in any one area. This is that goodness I spoke about that was left over. We're gonna drop this on there, man. This is all that garlic, onions. Now for our seasonings, I'm gonna go with this mojo dry rub and just regular ground black pepper. I'm gonna use my little dirty bowl with that goodness in there, a little black pepper, and a nice bit of this mojo. Drop some under the skin. And folks, this is gonna go back into the fridge. Man, you want an overnight. If you have 24 hours, even better. What I'm gonna do right now is just clean this up and make sure the skin is completely dry. And again, because a big part of this dish is about crisping up the skin. And if you've been following Mom and Papa Joe, you know we've been working on pig skin for quite some time now. We still haven't gotten it right, but we're in the game and we're gonna continue trying. So in our previous attempts, man, I've used a jacquard on the skin along with salt and vinegar. Today I'm just going straight salt, no jacquard. I want to see if the jacquarding process has been causing that gnarly, crispy skin I've been getting, that ugly, crispy skin. And that is it. This is going to go in the fridge overnight. Like I said, if you have 24 hours, even better. And we're back. It's been right about 18 hours, folks, drying in the fridge. You can see a little discoloration. We're just gonna freshen up our seasoning just a hair with some more of our mojo, just in case something might have come off last night. I'm gonna be pulling out all the stops today to try to get this crispy skin, to include using my home oven. All right, I'm gonna be cooking this in a couple of stages. The first hour and a half, I'm gonna go on the Traeger at 325 covered. Then I'm gonna do another hour and a half uncovered. Then we will see where we are, and we're gonna make a decision as to how to finish the cook. I'm gonna cover with some foil. I don't want that to stick, so I'm gonna try to use a little spray. Let's head outside and get this on the Traeger. All right, this Timberline 850 is at 325, folks. We're going on for 1.5 hours. Hour and a half. All right, we're gonna be looking at removing. For right now, we're gonna be going another hour to hour and a half uncovered. All right, 3 hour mark. And man, we're starting to get some bubbling. I'm loving that color. Let's see, we're 178, all right, 79. So we're just about there. I think I'm gonna take into the kitchen and finish it, trying to crisp up the skin in the oven. Here we are. this is how I put it in the oven. The oven was at 400 degrees, and I put it in there, man. It lasted about 35 minutes. I tempted it, pulled off at 198. And man, this is a pretty nice crisp that I got in the oven. I mean, you can see it just cracking right here. You can see that just ready to come off of there. There are a couple of little areas like way down in there that I couldn't get to, but for the most part, everything else crisped up nicely, man. Oh, you can have that first piece now. But this is what I'm talking about. Again, folks, I'm not gonna call this pernil, the Puerto Rican roast pork, or the Cuban roast pork. This is Mama and Papa Joe's style. It's kind of a take on those two. So we're gonna give this a couple of 20 minutes to half an hour to rest, and we'll come back and dig into it. All right, here we are, folks. It's been about 15 minutes. We could probably use another 15, but it's time to move on, man. Wow. Wow. That flavor is awesome. Oh, they're good. Oh yeah. Wow. Folks, that is ridiculous good, man. You can taste the citrus, the garlic. That injection really went throughout this piece of pork, man. Nice and tender, man. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I want that piece.
Oh. Wow, folks. This is perfect. Awesome roast pork. Like I said, I'm not going to call this pernil. It's sort of Papa Joe's hybrid, but it really works. Totally delicious. I want to thank you guys once again for hanging out with Mom and Papa Joe's. Be on the lookout for another video coming early next week. In the meantime, I want you guys to take care of yourselves, look out for each other, and we'll see you when we see you. Holla.